this episode I'm going to tell you a little bit about parkrun. So how did I actually start running? Well, it was actually parkrun where I started running. I was very young, I was in my teens, and my dad took me along to parkrun off the back of my mum's research and finding, and turned up to parkrun. It's 5 kilometers long, and ran the course, did really well, and yeah, just kept going back, and that's how I found my enjoyment for running. So what is parkrun? And before I mention what it is, just to say, parkrun is a great way as a beginner of meeting new people, being inspired by other people's journeys and actually sharing that journey with them. So I mentioned in the last video about signing up to Strava, but how do you meet people? Well, parkrun's one of those things where you can meet people. So it's a great way of starting out, and you don't have to run the whole thing either. You can walk as much as you want. There is a back marker who walks the whole course, and no one gets ridiculed or anything like that for being too slow. They literally wait for everyone, and chances are you won't be at the back, but if you are, so be it. It's you versus you. It's not you against other people, and you'll find you'll meet a lot of friendly volunteers there as well who will help motivate you. So what is parkrun? Parkrun is a 5 kilometer 3.2 mile event, and it's all across the world, literally all across London, all across other countries. I think Japan even do it, Holland does it, Poland does it. Just look up online and you'll see a lot of countries doing it. I believe France is not currently doing it because there's something to do with a license that people need. There's a lot of noise surrounding, is it competitive, is it not? And apparently if it's competitive, you need a license of some sort to hold an event. So I think it's currently up in the air in France. I'm not sure about Italy, but the majority of countries currently have parkrun going on. I'm just trying to find a spot that hasn't got the sun just constantly in the camera and in my face, but a bit difficult. I mean, I can't complain. The weather's beautiful this morning, even though it's frosty. I think, to be honest, most people in England are not too worried if it's cold, as long as it's blue skies and sunny, which it is. Just pan on my surroundings here. See lovely blue skies, bird nests. Yeah, beautiful. And yeah, so going back to what is parkrun, so all you have to do is go on the website parkrun and just look for events near you. And I don't know if you have to type in your postcode, but you just basically search for events, and you'll most likely find a park nearby which does this 5k event. And it's every Saturday 9 AM, and literally hundreds of people turn up, sometimes thousands if you go to the first ever parkrun created, which I believe was Bushy Park. Turn up at 9 AM, and you literally just run a 5k. They say 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone starts their watch. If you haven't got a watch, don't need one, and everyone just starts running. You'll get the really fast people at the front, obviously. You might get some regional runners as well, and people competing at county level, but you'll also get the average Joe there as well, and people on couch to 5k programs, and you'll even get older people, elderly people who want to walk it. So it really brings families together, and if you're looking to meet people, as I said, it's great for that too. You'll tend to find a lot of people roughly around the same age as you turning up to these parkruns. So what do you need beforehand? You literally just sign up, you get given a barcode. It used to be you had to have a paper version in your hand, but now you can literally have your parkrun barcode on your watch, on your phone, I believe, on wristbands. So there's also an app called the 5 kilometer app, like Parkrun app. It's not official, I don't believe, but that also has your barcode on it if you download that app. And yeah, it's all free, all completely free, and you just turn up. They say 3, 2, 1, go. You run it. At the end, you go through a finishing funnel, and a volunteer will hand to you a token, a finishing token of where you placed. Again, don't be put off by getting a number of where you finished. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And then you'll just give that token to a volunteer to scan. They'll scan that token and they'll scan your Parkrun barcode as well. So that's why you need the Parkrun barcode. If you do forget it, some volunteers might be nice enough to write your name down and they'll find you. But sometimes these are volunteers at the end of the day giving up their free time. Sometimes they don't have more time available, so they'll tell you, just take a note of your time and your place is unofficial, but you can email them afterwards with your Parkrun barcode number, and they should be nice enough to actually add you to the results. What will happen is the results get published online and you'll see where you placed, your name, age category, whether you're male or female, so you'll have different gender categories as well. Well, they might have removed that recently to be more inclusive. But yeah, you'll see where you finished and you'll be able to track that on a weekly basis. So it's really motivational because you know you're turning up to this Parkrun every Saturday, meeting like-minded people, and your progress is tracked. So you can see every single week where you finished, what time you got. I think the time is more important than where you finished. And yeah, if you're starting out on the Couch to 5K program and you're walking first of all, there's no problem with that. My dad actually, he got into running by turning up, literally taking me to Parkrun. And then some people said, why don't you get involved? Why don't you get involved? And he was like saying, oh no, I'm too old for that. And he was mid-50s at the time. But 5 years on, he's actually completed the London Marathon. So it goes to show what can be achieved. And it all started through Parkrun. So Parkrun has done a lot of good things for me and my family, to be honest, over the years. So yeah, you literally track your progress on a week by week basis. So I'm literally covering my face because of the sun. But you track your progress on a week by week basis. And then yeah, hopefully you get quicker, hopefully get faster. And that will help get you to your running goals. You'll meet like-minded people. And then from there, you never know, you might sign up to a club. You might start entering running events, 5K events, 10K events, half marathons, and eventually marathons and ultra marathons. Yeah, could you believe there's ultra marathons as well? Past 50K, I believe. But yeah, that's what Parkrun is. I highly recommend it. Give it a go. See what you think. It's really community focused as well. So there's people who sometimes bake things, start pouring drinks out. Others, they don't do that, but some of them do. You might not be into that, but obviously you don't have to take anything. But just to kind of double up on the point that Parkrun's really community focused, and I think you should give it a go. I think you'll like it. So thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the next one.